at the PCA in Las Vegas. I'm sitting down with Indiana Ortiz. Indiana and I met about 5 years ago. Her dad, Omar, is the man in charge at our factory in Nicaragua, PCA. And our marketing team took a trip down there, and we were just sharing experiences with social media and having a great conversation. And I haven't seen you since then. It's been a long time. COVID really messed things up and separated everybody. But I'm so excited that you agreed to sit down and we were able to reconnect.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for what you are doing, girls, with the cigar community and just involving more women in this and showing that we can make it.
Yeah, exactly.
And we are doing this. So a fun fact is my learning classes. I took my learning classes at PCA.
Okay.
So at JC Newman factory in Nicaragua.
I love that.
So I spent my first six months of learning process down there, and the team that you have down there, guys, it's amazing. So my teacher was Fausto.
Oh my gosh.
And Fausto is your production manager, right? So it was a good experience. I love how our families support each other, and thank you for having me.
Yeah. Fausto taught me how to roll cigars too for about 3 hours before I gave up, and I think he gave up on me. So I think you probably had some more natural talent and patience.
Well, I do not have natural talents because it took me 3 months to roll 100 perfect cigars. I think that I was too slow, but the people down JC Newman's and the workers are they stopped to my table and helped me to improve my skills.
Okay.
So
it was a lesson in persistence. Well, I changed up my cigar because you offered me a cigar, which I am enjoying very much so far. Do you want to talk about what we're smoking?
Well, we're smoking the first 100% Nicaraguan puro with Condega wrapper.
Okay.
So in our farms where my grandpa started growing tobacco 15 years ago, we have a specific soil that took us the last 6 years to developing the wrapper of the cigars that we are smoking. The cigar is Victoria, and it's named after my grandmother that she started. So most of the time we talk about the man's side. Like my grandfather, he was the one who started growing the seeds, who started our whole story. But we used to say that we will not be here if the women support the men in the way that they did.
Right.
So in my family, my grandmother, it's always taking care of the seeds. And we say that taking care of the seeds, taking care of their sons. And in order that they can develop, and she trusts in what my grandpa was doing and helping to build the family legacy. Then my mom joined my dad, got married, and mom was a great example. Maribel is the name of my mom. So mom was a great example for resilience and showing that a Thai family and hard work can make this happen. And then my older sister, Anielka, which is the right hand of my dad for the operation of Omar Ortiz. So she was the one that I always see and inspire me to get better and to do the things right. So she's been with my dad 17 years now, and I feel like it's my duty to start putting my family name and the legacy of the women in my family and how each of them play an important role during the story of the 3 generations that we are now. So La Malinche represent the resilience of the women, the strength that we have as a Nicaraguan, and we are very proud to celebrate that we are the first 100% Nicaraguan tobacco family with 3 generations, with not Cuban influence, and that's make us feel very special because we feel that we need to celebrate our country, and it's our duty to show the rest of the Nicaraguan that this can be happen.
Yeah.
And more families, more Nicaraguan families are entered to the cigar business and doing the things right.
Right. That's amazing. I love that you guys decided to honor the females in your family, because you're right, they do, even if they're not directly involved in the business, women contribute so much with supporting the family and supporting the businesses in other ways.
Yeah, so mom, when dad started with his own company in the 1995, which was the manufacturer side, he started in the 1992, established his first spray industry.
Okay.
And then in 1995, he opens Agrotabacos. And mom was the one who handled the accountable. But she handled the accountable from the house. So that brings all the paper every day and they sit down on the table. And I have that memory.
Yeah.
So women are always present.
Right.
The thing that happened is not all the women like the spotlight.
Right.
And I feel like one of my roles in the industry and coming from Nicaragua is just show that it's possible, that we can do the things right, and with knowledge and learning from the men's side, we can make this happen.
Right.
I had such a good support from the whole industry, and I never had a bad experience just because I'm a woman. And that's one of the frequently questions that people ask me, like how you are doing if you are a woman in a man world.
Right.
But I believe that we ourselves as a woman sometimes put the limits. So in our case, we don't have that limits. We
Right.
get what we want,
Right.
and we pray for get what we want, and God is always helping
Right.
to us. So
And you work for it.
yes.
Yeah. Well, I love that it kind of sounds like for each of your generations, the women in your family got more and more involved. Like, it sounds like your grandmother was really in the family supporting role, and your mom kind of worked into the business with the accounting and really being a right hand for your dad. And now you and your sister are really stepping up into the business and then becoming a face for the business as well, and stepping out into the spotlight.
Yeah.
So it's like every generation, you just kind of get a little bit more and more involved.
Yeah.
And you have a big family.
Yes, we are 4 women and one man.
Okay.
So coming from our house, Dad always teach us the same stuff that he teach to Omar, and he just let us fly in the way that we want.
Right.
So when I joined the industry, he never told us, and he never asked us if we want to be part of the legacy or the cigar industry. He just let us fly and decide what we want to do. For example, my twin, I have a twin, so my twin works with leather stuff, and she has his own company, and he's the only one who are not working right now in the cigar industry. The rest of us decided to join my dad. So
I have a backpack from your sister's store that I bought when last time I was in Nestle 5 years ago. I have it here with me. It's an amazing bag. So she has skills, and she's doing her work is amazing too. It's just in a different industry.
yes.
Did you always know you were going to join the family business, or is it something that just kind of naturally happened over time?
It's just something that happened natural, because in the beginning I love plants, so I want to be a nursery. I have I dream to have a nursery.
Okay.
So after I finished my university, I asked my dad if I can join the cigar industry. Yeah.
And it's a decision you've been happy with?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm extremely happy. I will have in the future like a separate business, the nursery, because that's one of my hobby.
That's still coming?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what's coming.
Well, that's great. Well, I'm so excited for what's in store for you and your family. As you mentioned, your family and the Newman family have been close for years, have worked together, and it seems like it's been a really beautiful relationship.
Yes.
And, the JC Newman Pinza wouldn't be what it is today without your dad and your family being there every day and making it such a big success and making the amazing cigars that they are.
Thank you, Cara.
Yeah, and this cigar is great. I'm going to finish it. I'm only a little bit ways in, but thank you so much for sharing it with me. I think people are going to love this. It's called Victoria.
It's called Victoria 5x52.
Okay.
5.5 by 52 semi-box press. It's 100% Nicaraguan puro. So what we're trying to highlight here is the wrapper, right?
Yes.
So in the condega. So this is 70% condega and 30% jalapa.
Okay.
And this one.
Nice. Well, it's a beautiful cigar. And
Yeah.
Your family has a beautiful story.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you taking time today. I know you had lots of business to do as you walked around, but it was really great to sit down with you and catch up with you after so long. And I just want to thank everybody for joining us. Keep an eye out for this cigar. Please follow Indiana on her social media as well, and support the Ortiz family. And we'll catch you next time on She Smokes Too.
Thank you.